Terry, we're now like you're a sports fanatic, so you understand baseball games and football games and basketball games. We're at halftime right now. Dr. Husing, the most renowned economist within the Inland Empire, is working feverishly on his report, which is called the High Desert Survey Final Solutions Report.
At this press conference in mid-February, Dr. Husing elaborated.
And so I've been, for the last month, living in front of my computer, working on data to look at all sorts of metrics about the high desert to figure out, okay, what's happened? How did the issues that Barbara Sirotnik has talked about, what occurred? And hopefully also why. And out of that, hopefully starts to jump what you need to fix if you're going to turn things around.
When we met on March 13th, Joe was saying, let's get this done. My reaction to that was, you do realize that you can't do a survey and get people's expectations up if nothing's going to happen with it. That's really important that you follow through. And his answer was, we're going to follow through. We've got the solutions part following it, so this is actually going to happen.
This is going to be a final solutions report that every man, woman, and child in the high desert region is going to be able to pull down, put it on your copier. I imagine it'll probably be 100 pages with all the tabs. And it's going to be held on May 28th.
Noteworthy findings revealed at the mid-February press conference.
I think in summary form, people keep saying, I love the high desert, but there are a lot of issues there that need to be taken care of. Are they issues unique to the high desert? No. But it's important that the community comes together with the leadership, recognizes those, and works together to solve the issues. So we're going to be laying out the issues, and Dr. Husing will be talking about solutions.
Anything in the responses, in your findings, that is most surprising?
I'll tell you what shocked me. It was on crime rates. Now, violent crime is way up. Property crime is way down. I have never seen that, where property crime is declining and violent crime is going up. That was a shock.
A high number of respondents indicated their willingness to work to solve the problem.
And as Joe said, more than 2,500 people were willing to give their names, their email addresses, their phone numbers, so that they could get involved.
One of the things that became very, very clear out of the survey is there are 700 or 800 people in this valley that want to be a part of leadership, they want to be asked the party, they want to be a part of the solutions.
Present leaders say a major problem is apathy on the part of residents and business people.
Negative about the place for leaders, the apathy of residents and business people. Now, excuse me, 13,000 survey responses, that's not apathy. 2,500 people willing to give their names and phone numbers, that's not apathy.
While many elected officials choose to deflect responsibility for not solving the major problems, Dr. John Husing warns those politicians, whom he refers to as animals, will never solve the problems.
So, do I know the animal? Yeah. Do I think the animal is the solution to your issues? Absolutely not. The only thing an elected official fundamentally cares about is re-election. Ultimately, this is about politics and scaring the bloody hell out of people who want to get elected because they've got no choice but to react to so many people working together to find a solution. And it won't be voluntarily, it is because it scares them. Because that's the only thing they react to. Believe me, as a former campaign manager who also re-elected people over and over again, I know the animal. People who run for political office they have a value system, and that's number one. And that's what I hope this whole thing begins to create.
This is not one of those surveys that was conducted just to tell a story. As much as I love data and want to tell a story, it's for solutions. That's what we're going to be getting to. That's what Dr. Husing is going to be talking about.
So as we talk about solutions, one of the things is to say, okay, this is what needs to be done in order to solve this particular piece of a very complex puzzle. But it is going to require some things that the public can do, but some things only elected officials at the local level can do. Specifically, code enforcement will be huge in this. And it can't just be somebody that has a job and occasionally does their job. It's got to be people who really are dedicated to what they're doing, working closely with people perhaps in law enforcement or in planning or whatever. But those are going to require city councils that absolutely make change at the top of their agenda, and that's because you made them think that way.
How can
To
you
be sure
gain
that
admittance to the
security
May
is done
28th
right.
Final Solutions event?
In order to get into the event center, which if you go to High Desert Survey, so www.highdesertsurvey.com, they're going to ask probably for your first name, your last name, your mailing address, city, state, zip code, a kind of little registration form, your cell number, and an email. And once you've registered, you'll then be sent a ticket. The ticket is not transferable. So the tickets will be through Eventbrite. There'll be no charge. The event center holds 1,900. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's central. It's going to be fun.